Hello everyone, this is Julie K here with a flipbook share, and this flipbook I made for Danelle E, and she's from Kentucky, I believe. She had contacted me about doing a flipbook swap, and so after talking for a while we did decide to trade flipbooks, and we didn't have a theme or anything, which is always kind of my favorite things to do just because I love digging through my papers and finding paper that I haven't used or I've been hoarding and use it up. So this was one of the paper collections that I have had for a little while that I used, and I did save a couple sheets, or I have a couple sheets left, and it was from My Mind's Eye, and I actually picked it up from a rummage sale, and whoever was selling it sent a whole bunch of different stuff in the kit or in the bag that they were selling. It was just in a big Ziploc baggie. But they had a lot of the collection, so, and it hadn't been used, so just digging all the stuff out here. So it did come in the stash that I found. It did come with, and it says Lush on there, so Hip and Luxurious Basics by My Mind's Eye. And so it did come with some different jeweled brads and brads that match the paper collection. So I did use all the ones that are missing are the ones I used in the book somewhere. In the collection it also came with these little tags that you just rip out of this book. So like here I would just be able to, they're all punch outs. So I did use a lot of those for layering in the book. It also came with some ribbon, and so I did the bottom ribbon's the one that I used to hold the book together. And then here was some of the paper. This one does have some flocking on it, which I don't think shows up on camera very well, but you can feel it. So great texture. I love that sheet of paper. There's some polka dotted paper. Everything was double-sided, so I love using double-sided papers in the collection. It just, or when you make your own flip books, it just gives you a little bit of more options. And this whole paper collection, I think I had two of every sheet, and now I'm just down to one, so a little bit bigger ones. And there was only one of each of the flocking ones, so the cover that I used, and then this one's just a striped flocking one, and I did not use this one at all in the book. But so on the cover you can see it is 6x6 and held together with the ribbon, like I said. So here's that flocking paper. I did layer some of the striped paper. Here's one of the tags, and here's another tag. And I die cut out the word hello, and I stuck a little flower on the corner. I was going to use, I don't know if any of you guys watched one of my recent hauls from Tuesday morning, and I was going to try to use this on it by Little Bee. They were some flowers that you made. And so I did make one of the flowers. It turned out really cute. But here's what it looked like. You basically just take the ribbon and you cut it in half, and there's strings in there that you pull, and it pulls up into this little flower thing, but it just seemed so big and bulky on there, and it just didn't quite look right, so I didn't use it. But I just thought I would show you guys, for those of you who do watch my haul videos and also my other stuff, just to see what it turned out in case you were debating whether or not to buy those flowers. I think they'd look really cute maybe in a box or something. They just were a little more 3D than what I thought, and kind of hard to mail unless I send it in a box. So I ended up just digging through my stash, and this was the flower I chose. A really nice paper flower. So let's see. This one again turned out really chunky. Since it was navy blue, again I did not have any washi tape to match. And I just wanted to really stick with the navy blue, and it's kind of a cream off-white color. I did just use paper strips to hold it together. And in the corner I did stick this little border punch I don't know if that was a smart idea in the long run or not, just because when you tie it shut, it's probably going to bend, and I didn't think of that when I did it, but I kind of wanted just to hide it, you know, hide this a little bit. So that's why I put it on. But again, like I said, I don't know if it's a smart idea or not. When you open it up, I'll open up the whole thing so you, again, can kind of get a feel for the layout of it. So I did it this way. And in hindsight, I probably should have included some gussets instead of just doing a normal fold on the sides, just so that it wouldn't be so bulky and it would hold everything better. So that was kind of the thing I learned about that one. And I think that was just mostly because of the layout that I did. But here's the first page. And so again, I layered one of the tags, and I put some flowers on it. And then there is this little spot in here, so I will stick something in here for Danelle. And when you turn it over is where I stuck my mail tag, and I'll fill out my questions for her in there. And I just made a pocket on the back side of that flip. So really easy to do. So if you need to include a mail tag on your flip books, that's kind of a great thing to do. On this one, this page, I layered up again 2 of those little cutouts with some flowers that I punched out. And this was a die cut, I believe, from either it was Memory Box or Poppy Stamps. But I just cut it out in the colors of the paper. And this one that flips open. And this one I just used, again, a paper hinge here on the side, and I don't know where it ends. It keeps on bending a little bit. Just because I think I put so much layers with it being top and bottom on each side. I think that's why it keeps on doing that. But again, right here, there's a little pocket up here so I could stick something in there. I did just for right now stick this little bookmark, this cute little ribbon bookmark. And either in this friend pocket or the one over here that's love, I'll stick my letter to her in there. And then I'll probably stick some tags or something. I haven't decided yet. And then when you open it up, this was kind of the little bit of a goodie one, and I just put some die cuts in there that I made. And that was one of the brads in that collection, one of the tags, and just did some layering. I did do a Spellbinder's edge punch right there that turned out really cute. Here's a doily that I cut out. This is a Cheery Lynn die. And then I also used a Spellbinder's die here at the bottom. So this one flips up. And on the back side I did some layering. Again, using some of my Spellbinder's dies. I did one of the brads in the middle. And then when you look down again, this flap flips down. But I cut out the word believe. And if anyone now wants to know what companies these cutouts are, just let me know and I'll try and look them up. I just can't remember off the top of my head right now which ones they were. But this was one of the tags again. That was one of those punch out tags. Did a little bit of layering behind it, but not much. In the middle pocket, I just stamped one of my favorite quotes that I have on a Spellbinder's die that I cut out. And it just says, "Life is short, break the rules, forgive quickly, kiss slowly, love truly, laugh uncontrollably, and never regret anything that made you smile." And so when you look at the bottom of the flip book, this one that flipped down, I used a die cut. This one came from Little B that I picked up at Tuesday mornings. So if you watch that from one of my haul videos, this is how I used it. And I just layered it up behind cream on it, but it says all you need is love. I made some little page flags on both sides with some In the middle of these, there's some little flat back pearls that I don't think, and they're kind of a blue color that they don't show up very well. And I did stick some of those little pearls inside the words too. But when you flip it open, this was part of a Spellbinders die that I just stuck there just to decorate it. I just don't like leaving my backs plain, so. And then part of one of those tags, and I just cut out the word smile. That flips up, and this one flips down again. And this one you saw already. And so that's how it closes. And then on the back side, I just did some layering again, and I just stamped my From the Art Studio of, sign my name. And that is my flip book. And then I also included for her, just because in there it was so fat already, the goodies just didn't quite fit in that pocket. So that's why I just stuck a couple of the die cuts. But I did stick a few things from my paper, some of the die cuts that I cut out. Some enamel, not really dots, but they're diamond shaped. Some more of the die cuts. Some stickers. One of the little envelopes I made, and I stuck something in there. And some little metal embellishments. So I did stick a few goodies in there for her. They just didn't fit. And this little bag I picked up from Tuesday morning a while back off the clearance. And it's really cute. I love the little texture of it. It's a little bit thicker paper. And it came with stickers to hold everything shut, so that was nice. The stickers don't seem to stay very well, but cute bag. Here again is my flip book for Danelle. Thanks so much for watching, and everyone have a great day.